Hi first graders, so this video is going to introduce the coins, and we're going to talk about the strategy for counting coins called touch money. And we talked about it a little bit in school, but this is going to be new for most of you, but I wanted to give you a strategy on how to count the coins, all right? So our goal is that you can identify all four of these coins, pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters, and that you can add them together in mixed groups. Okay, so pennies are worth 1 cent, and we draw a line on the penny to help us count by one. So you can see the line they've drawn. This is the front of the penny. This is the back of the penny, and you can see when we count, we can draw a line through it so we know it's worth 1 cent. So if we counted these pennies, we would say 1, 2, okay? This is a little poem to help you remember pennies that are worth 1 cent. So you can say it with me. Penny, penny, easily spent, small and brown, worth 1 cent. So if that is something you think will help you, you can go back and listen to that part of the video. Pennies are worth 1 cent. They are made of copper, which is why they look a little bit brown. Okay, Abraham Lincoln is on the front of the penny, and the Lincoln Memorial is on the back of the penny. Okay, so again, they've got the lines drawn. Each penny is worth 1 cent, so let's count them together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see at the bottom that those 5 pennies are equal to 5 cents. Okay, now really quickly, I want you to take a second and point to all of the pennies on your screen. Okay, find all of the pennies and point to them. Okay, so now I'm going to click on the pennies to show you which ones are pennies. Think about it. Is this one a penny? Nope, it's not brown. It doesn't have our one line through it. Not a penny. Not a penny. Oh, there's a penny. Not a penny. There's a penny. Nope, nope. Oh, penny and penny. You can see that the pennies are brown. They've got our one lines through them, right? Okay, really quickly, I want you to count. How many pennies is this worth? If you said 2 cents, you are correct. Okay, what about now? How much money does our pirate guy have now? Count them with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cents, right? The next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 6 cents. Great job. All right, we're going to move on. We're going to move on to the nickel. Okay, so the nickels are worth 5 cents. We draw a dot in the middle to represent 5. So every time you see a red dot, you're going to count by 5. So if we counted these nickels, we would say 5, 10. Okay? Let's move on to the next one. So here's the chant for nickels. Nickel, nickel, thick and fat. It is worth 5. I know that. Okay? So the nickel is worth 5 cents. It's made of silver. Thomas Jefferson is on the front of it, and the Monticello house is on the back of it. Okay? Again, this is all a review. So when you see this 5, we count by 5. So say it with me. 5, 10, 15. So those 3 nickels are 15 cents. Okay, so take a second, find all the nickels. Be careful because you'll notice this looks a lot like our nickel, but it's not, right? You see they're all of these are facing the same way, but the bigger ones are quarters. The medium-sized silver coins are the nickels, and you can see he's got like a ponytail here. You can see the words are on the sides of the nickel, not the big word Liberty on the top, okay? So, not a nickel, not a nickel. Oh, there's our penny, but right now we're looking for nickels. There it is, 1 5 dot in the middle because it's worth 5, and there's the other one. Awesome, let's practice counting some nickels. Take a second, practice counting these nickels. Think about it in your head. Okay, if you said 10 cents, you'd be right. 5, 10, right? Okay, think about this one. Okay, count it with me. 5, 10, 15, 20. Great job. 20 cents. We'll do one more. Ready? 5, 10, 15. 15 cents. Great job. All right, moving on. We've got the dime. Now, this is all review, remember? So just quickly going over the coins for you to review. Dimes are worth 10 cents. We draw 2 dots on the dimes to help us count by tens because we would have to say 5, 10 on every dime to get to 10 cents. 5, 10. So if we count these together, count with me. 5, 10, 15, 20 because we keep counting by fives as we go. Okay? So a dime, small and thin. Dime is always worth 10. Okay? It's worth 10 cents. It's made of silver, just like the nickel. Franklin Roosevelt is on the front of the dime. And on the back, we have an olive branch, an oak branch, and in the middle, we have a torch. All right, ready? Let's count. So sometimes if you just have dimes, you could count by tens, right? 10, 20, 30. But when we're counting mixed groups of coins, we put those 2 red dots on the dime to help us. So count with me. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Great job. All right, look for all of the dimes. Remember, dimes are our smallest coin and the small silver coin. Okay, so like even though you can see they kind of look the same, remember the nickel is the one with the small words on both sides, and he's got a ponytail, whereas Roosevelt does not. So the dimes do not have the ponytail. So you can see that's a dime, and there's the torch and branches, and there's the other dime. Okay, so count these with me. Think in your head about what the answer is. All right, now you can count them with me. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right? 30 cents. Great job. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Great job. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, and I'm going to give you a second to think about this one on your own. All right, ready? Count with me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So you can tell 6 dimes equals 60 cents because it's like having 6 groups of 10, right? See if it'll give us any mixed. All right, so now let's practice just a couple examples of counting some coins together, and then we'll talk about the quarter next time. So, like I said, when you're counting mixed coins, you need to count all these dots as 5, and then when you get to the pennies, you have to stop and think and start counting by ones. Okay, so that's the tricky part. So let's think about this one for a second. Okay, so let's count together. We count this by 5. So ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Stop. Because we're not counting by fives anymore because we're out of all of our 5 dots. Okay, so then you stop, and we stopped at 30. So instead of counting by our fives, now we have to count by ones. So 30, 31, 32. Okay, 32 cents. Let's do this one together too. Now they put the pennies on top, but we are not going to start with counting by ones. We're always going to start with any of the coins we have with our 5 dots. So let's count our dimes first. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, now we can go back up here and count by 1. Ready? We stop, so we're not going to go to 25. Now we're going to count by ones. 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, 24 cents. All right, I will give you a second to practice this one on your own. Remember, start with these 4 coins. Start with counting by fives. All right, ready? Let's count together. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Now stop. Now it's not going to be 31. We're already at 35. Think about what comes after 35. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, 40 cents. All right, that is your money lesson for today. So now you can go on and you can practice the video game. Okay, and I want to show you that because I want to make sure you click on the right thing. So now what you're going to be doing, now that you've learned about those coins, is you're going to be doing this learning coin game. And when you get on here, first you're going to let it load. And then you're going to click on learn. Okay, don't do sort yet. You want to do learn because it's going to review just like I did the coins. Okay, but it's going to review quarters. And then you're going to click on sort and you're going to practice sorting the coins, which lets me know that you can recognize what each of the coins are and what they are worth. Okay, and then tomorrow we'll practice actually counting sets of coins. All right, okay, thank you for watching.